Pope Gregory II, elected in 715 AD, defended the Church against imperial interference and played a key role in spreading Christianity in Germany. His opposition to iconoclasm and efforts in restoring Rome solidified his legacy. Welcome to the Pontiff as we journey into the lives and contributions of the 267 popes of the Catholic Church, presented by C News Live. Pope Gregory II was the first Roman to be elected pope after 7 successive popes of Greek, Syrian and Tarsian origin. Born in Rome in 669 AD to Marcellus and Honesta, he was a deacon in charge of the Vatican Library. He served as secretary to Pope Constantine and accompanied him on his visits to Constantinople. Gregory's influence was demonstrated by his involvement in the theological agreements and treaties negotiated between Emperor Justinian II and the Church of Constantinople. Therefore, Pope Gregory, who was elected as the 89th Pope of the Holy Catholic Church on March 19, 715 AD, is considered one of the most influential popes of the 8th century. Immediately after his election as Pontiff, Pope Gregory pressured the Lombard king to return the papal properties and other movable and immovable property seized by the Lombards. Moreover, when the Lombard king and the Exarch of Ravenna laid siege to Rome, the Pope succeeded in protecting the city and its people. The peaceful atmosphere that had prevailed in the Church during the reigns of Emperor Justinian II and Pope Constantine did not last long. The differences of opinion between Emperor Leo XIII, who succeeded Emperor Justinian II, and Pope Gregory II paved the way for far-reaching changes in the Church. In 722 AD, when Emperor Leo III imposed additional taxes on the Italian people to finance his war with the Arabs, the Pope led the protest against this measure. The use of tax money is for the daily needs of the people and not for war. He advocated that this is tantamount to plundering people. Therefore, the Pope's policy was that the payment of additional taxes could not be accepted. When the emperor tried to ban the veneration of images and pictures in the church, claiming that it would hinder the conversion of Muslims and Jews to Christianity, Pope Gregory strongly opposed him. In 726 AD, Emperor Leo III, by his ill-fated edict, officially enforced iconoclasm in his empire. He ordered the removal and destruction of images and pictures of saints from churches, monasteries, and places of public worship. In 727 AD, at a synod in Rome, the Pope formally rebuked and warned the emperor. Over the objections of the Pope and the Western Church, the Patriarch of Constantinople, however, signed a proclamation officially declaring iconoclasm in 730 AD. Further, Pope Gregory not only refused to support the proclamation, but also took a bold stand against it, declaring iconoclasm a heresy. He also warned against the emperor's interference in ecclesiastical and religious matters beyond his authority. The Pope sent 2 letters to the emperor, stating that the emperor had no right to interfere in matters of faith. Emperor Leo III, angered by Pope Gregory II's actions, issued an ultimatum to the Pope, which angered the people of Italy. In fact, the emperor had plotted to assassinate the Pope several times. However, realizing the Pope's popular approval and support, he backed down from assassinating him. Pope Gregory II played a major role in spreading Christianity in Germany. In 716 AD, at the request of Duke Theodore of Bavaria, he sent missionaries to Germany. In 718 AD, Pope Gregory II summoned Pontiff, the apostle and intercessor of Germany, from England to Rome. The following year, he sent him to Germany with the special mission of evangelizing the people of Frisia. When sending missionaries to Germany, the Pope gave them the necessary instructions. He reminded them to be merciful in dealing with the marriages of new converts. In special cases, separation was permitted in unavoidable circumstances. The Pope suggested that the Catholic Church should be allowed to continue its mission work and that some exemptions be granted to marriage laws. Pope Gregory, recognizing Boniface's excellence and influence in missionary work, consecrated him as bishop in 722 AD. He also gave a letter of recommendation to Charles Martel, the ruler of the Franks, requesting that Bishop Boniface be given the necessary protection for his missionary work. The warm relationship between Pope Gregory II and Bishop Boniface made it easy for the growing German Church to adopt Roman liturgy. Pope Gregory II began the work of repairing and restoring the walls and churches of Rome, which had been damaged by war and the floods of the Tiber River. He also tried to renew and revive monastic life and monasteries in the church. He prepared special prayers for Lent and implemented fasting rules. Pope Gregory II, who courageously led the Holy Church in its time of crisis, passed away on February 11, 731 AD. His sacred remains rest in St. Peter's Basilica. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. Join us next time to learn about the next Pontiff. Until then, this is Soni Manoj signing off for C News Live.